Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE, and in today's video, I'll be playing some black hole mode. This video is in a different format, however, as I am far away from my main setup, so I will be using pre-recorded gameplays, and I'm basically going to commentate on top of them. I was trying to make a video on black hole mode as soon as it was released, but due to complications, I just couldn't. This event is pretty disappointing as stated in my update review video, as there really is nothing going on in the match. Apart from your board tiles getting locked here and there is absolutely nothing going on. Also, there's only like 3 decks that players bring anyway: Assassin, Tsunami Storm, and Rage, so it's pretty boring. Here I am going to show you one of the best decks there is, and it's a hybrid of Hypersyn and Devil Sword. This is pretty obnoxious as you can send assassins with the accumulated dice from Summoner, and can also survive for higher waves thanks to the Devil Sword. Anyway, here is the video and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, starting with game 1. Game 1. I'm not gonna be good at commentating this, by the way. This is like all doing live, probably no cuts. So this time I brought a slightly different variant of the Devil Sword deck. I'll just be referring to the Devil Sword deck. This is actually with Ancient Summoner. The rest of the games I actually just play Prism board. Some people do use blessings, but I was like experimenting, on this match. So, you know, I am experimenting, I guess. I don't know. This is some terrible commentary. I'm sorry. So, right off the bat, I am screwed because, well, I first of all decided to empower a summon dice, which doesn't shoot, first of all, and I honestly have no clue what I'm doing. This is not my first match. I in fact won twice and lost 3 times before this. Not before this. I died. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna shush. Let's just commentate on the video. So, opponent is running Storm. A lot of people use Storm, and that's pretty much meta. It's just Devil Sword Assassin or Storm, and I think Rage was also on the roster as well. And right now I'm just trying to like survive because, well, I don't have a lot of pips, and also Ancient Summoner just deleted a bunch of dice on my board, and I could have merged my summoners. I don't actually know why I didn't. And I was debating on whether or not to get hit by Knight again, but I wasn't sure if I could actually kill it because I lost the heart already, so if Knight passes through I die. And this guy started BMing, and I mean, I think I would honestly start BMing too. But like, his situation ain't that great either. He only has one Tsunami. Not Tsunami, that's Storm. He only has 1 Storm, and all I needed to do was just kill that 1 Storm and it's GG's. But I couldn't. Like, my assassins, like, first of all, I didn't get enough assassins in the first place, but second, my assassins just did not hit. And also, soon you'll see, my assassin did eventually hit Storm, but, well, Prism, not, is it Prism? Plasma board actually saved him, and you'll see soon. And right now, I was mainly focusing on my board. I wasn't really focusing on his. Remember, there are 2 dice that don't shoot, like, whatsoever. See here, it did target the enemy Storm dice, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Plasma just blocked it. Right back to what I was saying, there's 2 dice in my deck that don't shoot at all. So if I accidentally get a lot of Devil Sword or Summoner, I just lose because I don't have the DPS. My only DPS is, Devil Swords and Power, but I don't have it. And also, my opponent's only Storm dice got locked, so, well, it's GG's. I mean, Phantom Thief probably ain't gonna do much. This guy was toxic AF. He started leaving the game and stuff. He was petty, and yeah, I bet he was very salty. Honestly, I feel like I'd also get triggered if I lost like that, to be honest, but it is what it is, skill issue. Anyway, so yeah, this guy lost definitely by skill issue. This guy wasn't playing that great in my opinion as well. This guy's deck isn't great in general, so there it is. That's game 1. Alright, we are off to game 2, and it's actually Hypersin. And against Hypersin, I am actually the one who's supposed to play passively, because Hypersin, you know, is like the most, I guess, like offensive dice or offensive setup in the game. So I had to play very passively. And also surviving early game with this deck is extremely hard. You guys might disagree, but I played this setup like 10 times as of right now, and I can tell you that surviving early game is very hard with this setup. Like, I'm not even joking. And here, I honestly just keep having sacrifice. I mean, that's the only play I could actually make. He's not getting enough assassins to actually get the bounties, right? And I started to lose damage. So what I do is I actually empower my assassin so that I, you know, deal damage. I think that was a pretty good play. I think assassin shoots the fastest in my deck. I'm not quite sure on that, but yeah, like just surviving early on is extremely tough, especially if you don't have enough pips, because Devil Sword will just remove any pips that you have remaining, right? It'll just eat up. And that's pretty much it. That's the game. I mean, Hypersin, you can't really expect much. So yeah. Alright, on to game number 3. I'm gonna be showing you 4 games, and this is the 3rd one. This one was the exception. I've never seen anyone use Typhoon and Echo Dice. I almost called it Prism. I mean, it used to be called Prism. And yeah, this guy is rocking that. Theoretically, I should win because I just have the better DPS. But honestly, it's just how you control your board. And also, I think this guy's Typhoon was very underleveled. So I think that's how I actually won. You'll see in a bit. And I start sending assassins because, you know, why not? And honestly, that was a risky play, because if I merged that assassin and if I got a Devil Sword, I wouldn't have damage, or I wouldn't have any dice that actually would fire. So I think I empower my sacrifice here. Also, if you empower your sacrifice, once the empowerment ends and you lose a pip, you do get your SP. So it's not actually a bad idea to actually empower it. And also, if you have a 3 pip like that, it will turn into a 1 pip. So if you have a 1 pip sacrifice, like I have right now, I have a 3 pip and a 1 pip, you could empower the 3 pip and, I don't know, get it and then merge it with the 1 pip. That's the strategy that I used. I'm not sure I used it on camera, but yeah, right then I was thinking of merging to Devil Sword, but I didn't, because Joker Dice is actually very crucial. It's one of the dice, one of the 3 dice in this deck that can actually shoot. So if I accidentally copy Joker to Devil Sword or Summoner, I won't have any damage whatsoever. So gotta be careful with that. And also here, I think I just, you know... Oh, I don't. Okay, so it must be the last game where I realized that when you have a 2 pip assassin, you empower the 2 pip so that, well, you get the extra damage. And also, once the empowerment is over, you lose a pip, right? It's a 2 pip, so you turn it to a 1 pip. And then you merge with another assassin, like a 1 pip assassin, because that's just better value, in my opinion. So, not this game, but next game, I think I actually use that strategy and, you know, try surviving off like that. And also, right now, I'm trying to farm summoners, because I just kind of thought that it might be a long game. But looking at his DPS right now, he's really struggling. It's a level 3 Typhoon, but he's really struggling. I think this goes to show how, like, the Typhoon rework kind of killed Typhoon. You know, I can't tell what his Typhoon class is, but he's not... I mean, if he has that much Typhoons, he shouldn't be struggling like this hard, right? So unfortunately, he dies. or he surrenders, he was gonna die anyway. So yeah, that's GG's. Alright, on to the last game. And this is where I was like, this is like the highlight of this video, by the way. This is the last match that I played, and this is also the match that I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die. So he has switch, massive counter to assassin. I did not really realize this at first. I didn't really know he had switch. I thought it was just like a generic storm tsunami deck, but no, he brought switch to counter assassin. Very smart play, and he got switch right off the bat. That was very unlucky, and I think he BMs here. Yeah, dude, honestly, I would BM as well. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you pretty much have this one in the bag. But the thing about Storm and Tsunami is, Tsunami, first of all, doesn't deal much damage early on. It really doesn't. It's one of the worst dice that you could, you know, have to actually deal damage and get SP. So he doesn't get a lot of SP, but he needs SP to spawn Storm. And Storm, you need a lot of pips. So he may be able to survive early on, but once like a bunch of mobs accumulate and he doesn't have SP for Storm, he just dies. He can't do much. So I don't actually notice this or realize this fact while I was playing. I was mostly, you know, focusing on the assassin strategy that I talked about a few minutes ago. The 2-pip assassin turning into a 1-pip. I think I used it here. Okay, I don't. I don't know why I didn't, but maybe I realized it later. But yeah, to looking back at it now, I think I could have just like played it very safe. Because, I mean, look at his board. I mean, it's in a critical state, yeah. Like, sure, you have switch. You might not lose all your pips, but does it really matter? Oh, I think it's now where I realized that, oh, I could actually like, that's why I'm not merging the 2-pip assassins. Well, I merged one there, but I was saving it up. See, yeah, that's when I noticed that I could use that. And also, he left the game. He left the game, and that's GG's. Honestly, if he didn't leave the game, he would have still died. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the game. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Comment down below what deck you are using for this event. I personally rate this event a 3 out of 10. This event is pretty trash in my opinion. So yeah, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.